Damn, man. Man, shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to my brother Ticket, man. Keep doing this thing. Keep running this YouTube shit, the godfather of it. Man, this nigga LeBron James, y'all, basically holding Bronny James' hand, showing up to the draft combine. Basically, he probably politicking to try to get his son drafted. You know what I'm saying? He basically trying to be like LeVar Ball. But at least with LeVar Ball, he was just selling his children that don't get the that don't have all the advantages that Bronny James has had in his life. And he was trying to get his kids recognized, and it worked for LeVar Ball's case. But with LeBron James, it really manipulation. Is really politician tactics. Because Pastor Rufus always said that LeBron James is a politician. And he flexes his power and he flexes his will on people just so he could get his way. And unfortunately, that's what he's going to do to get Bronny James drafted. End of the day, Bronny James is not ready. Can he end up working on his game and being better and being a pro? Yes, he can. He just got to work at his craft. But right now, he shouldn't be worthy of getting drafted in this draft. He needs to go back to school to play another year. But look at LeBron James showing up at draft combines, probably politicking with a lot of scouts and a lot of team officials, trying to flex his way into basically getting the son an opportunity and basically convincing people that his son ready for the NBA. 9 times out of 10, um, Bronny James will be drafted and most likely probably will be a Laker. Hell, but if I'm another team just to troll LeBron James, I draft Bronny James for the hell of it, just to really call LeBron's bluff and really see how bad you really want to play with your son. We could sell tickets for a year. We could sell tickets for a year, goddammit, and you could bring money to the franchise or bring the fans to the seats. Play for my franchise. If I'm a team, I troll. Team like Miami, you could troll them. Team like the Brooklyn Nets, you control them. Really see what LeBron really about, how bad he really want to play with his son. Or if he's or is he gonna step down and let his son live out his whole career like a la Michael Jordan. Never stepped on, never forced his boys to chase this profession, to chase the sport that he conquered. But LeBron is playing dictator and putting immense pressure on this kid to be great in the NBA. If y'all backstage, y'all want to join in, y'all can come in. On Grand Slams, it's a lot wrong. You put an unnecessary attention to your son. Most of it would be negative attention. Most of it, he would get a lot of scrutiny. Everybody is not mentally tough to take all the scrutiny, to take all the criticism. And he putting his son in a bad situation. You got people like Mad Dog. He's not gonna let loose on Bronny James. He's gonna cook him any chance he gets. Skip Bayless, cook him any chance he gets. You got people out there that's not gonna take it light on this kid. What's happening?
What up, Herm?
What's happening, man? My brother, man.
My
What's your
brother
thought?
Herm.
What's your thoughts on
Um,
this nigga Jay Reed, man?
I agree with you. There's a lot of people um, because of who LeBron James is and how he operates. When it's, I mean, if you thought Lonzo Ball had it hard his first couple of games, imagine Bronny James. I mean, we got to operate in reality, bro. And the only thing I agree on that I have no issue with is, and this may sound bad, but is a nepotism issue because if this was my son and he couldn't play, right, just the fact that I have the power to get him in the league, I'm not going to fault LeBron James for that part of it because he's just doing what any dad in this situation would probably do. Even though we've heard Shaquille O'Neal tell his son, "You're not ready yet." Carmelo told Kion, "You're not ready yet." We know LeBron operates a little bit differently, but he's 6'1", right? He's not a point guard. He has no point guard skills whatsoever. Can't pass the ball, save his life. We know he's not a two guard, right? He's an in betweener. And so, I mean, what is he good at? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think he's good at nothing, to be honest with you. I mean, when I think about miniature guards of his caliber and his size, I think about Fred Van Fleet and Jalen Brunson. And we know he is nowhere near those type of players. You know, I do wish he would stay in school and get better, get stronger, get more experience. This game is more than just basketball, right? So he's going to be around grown man, Herm, in a locker room after games, on road trips in different cities, doing what? Staying in his hotel room. He can't even fucking buy a drink yet. You know what I'm saying? And so I think there's a life aspect, you know, um, there's a life aspect to it as well, right? Let this kid get a little bit older, man. Let this kid experience college, right? And then too, like, when are we gonna? When are those close to him? His mom, his daddy, his close friends are going to be honest with him and say, "Look, man, like I'm all for you chasing your dreams, but right now you're just not ready yet." And so I wish LeBron James would say that. I mean, LeBron James knows how the NBA works. He knows what this life is about, and it's a lot more than just basketball. And I don't see anything special about this dude. I mean, there's so many kids who have fought and who are better, who deserve a shot, on some of these NBA rosters. And so I get it. LeBron's his dad. You know what I'm saying? And for those who say, "Oh, you're just a hater" and shit like that, y'all don't know shit about NBA basketball. Half you niggas ain't been to an NBA game. Half you niggas can't afford an NBA ticket. Half you niggas ain't been around NBA players. So shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. You know what I'm saying? What? And so any team that takes the bait, right? Because I can see it now. Teams are saying, "Ooh, if we draft Bronny, then we have a chance to get LeBron James." Don't fall for the banana in the fucking tailpipe, man. Listen, Brian James already alluded to yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And he gave you the play. He says that he wants to play, and him playing with his dad is not a must. And so he's already giving you guys the play. So there's going to be some dumb ass GMs out there, right, who are going to take this kid thinking that they're going to get LeBron James, and it's not going to happen, right? You're going to be stuck with this fucking 18, 19-year-old kid fucking going through your fucking G League or whatever the fuck these dudes go through now. Here's my last point. Don't forget back in Miami, right, when LeBron James tweeted about Naz Napier, right? I think he played for Connecticut, and the Heat drafted him at the point guard position. I mean, how many years did he last in the fucking league? And so teams and GMs out there, just because LeBron James is fucking whistling in code saying you should draft my son, don't do it, because he's not going to stay with you guys. And for those of you who say he can develop into something, no, I mean, of course he can, but I mean, use your common sense, right? He
Hey
don't shoot the
man, so what
ball
you think
well.
about those stats up there, man, with Bronny James that is posting on the screen, man?
Those aren't NBA players, and um those ain't NBA players. I can give a rat's ass about those fucking stats. Give me his stats for the full season. Show those stats. Show me the stats from the full season from USC, right? Tell me what he shot from 3-point range. How about free throw line? How many assists did he average? Right? Give me those stats. I don't care about no fucking combine stat. You feel me? He's 6'1", maybe even 6 feet without shoes on her. I mean, he's an in-betweener. What is he? He's not a point guard. We know he's not a fucking two guard. So I mean, what the fuck is
He
it?
struggles with immense ball pressure though.
Of
He
course, yeah,
does.
absolutely, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's very athletic. He's a good defensive player. I mean, this shit is fucking sad, bro. And you got dudes in the chat room who fucking suck off LeBron James so much that they see a kid in front of their eyes with no NBA talent, but they'll tell you he has NBA talent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they'll tell you, "Oh, well, he's 6'3" with shoes on." The fuck are we doing, man? I mean, stop this nonsense, bro. He's a fucking clown. This is a clown show. You feel me? I mean, where do they do this shit at, man? I mean, only in the LeBron James fucking unreality world does this shit go on with. People are actually fucking going with this fucking narrative. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not about chasing your dreams, bro. Listen, he can chase his dreams. All we're saying is this: be patient, let the game come to you, stay at USC, get more experience, right? Man, stop playing, bro. He's not no fucking Devinchenko, bro. Or fucking Devin. Some dude in the chat room says he's Devin Zingo or Devinchenko. Dante Devinchenko. No, he's not, bro. Dante Devinchenko ain't 6'1". He can shoot time. He can shoot. He's making big time shots in the postseason right now. Man, stop this nonsense, man. This shit crazy.
That's
Don't
the
like
crazy
it, buddy.
part.
Don't
And,
like it, man.
what you feel about Fatty AT? This nigga said earlier that Bronny James had the second highest percentage during the shooting drills at the combine. Man, I'm gonna be real. I think I could have came in first in that goddamn shooting drill. It ain't shit.
I don't
It
take
ain't shit
these.
to do that damn shooting drill.
I don't take the shooting drill serious, man. I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's good for conversation, but how? I mean, tell me how he shot in college. You feel me? How he's going to shoot when NBA defensive players are contesting his shot? Can he even get his shot off in the NBA one on one? What's his go to move? Can he create space? I mean, these are valid questions that we need to ask. And it's sad because they will go to, well, he shot the ball well at the combine. Who fucking cares? I mean, whoop de fucking do. I mean, shit, Corey Brewer dropped 50 points versus my Rockets one time. Nigga, the fucking clock strikes right every now and then. Whoop de fucking do. Bro, this is a clown show. It's a shit show. It's a fucking slap in the face to the NBA. It's a slap in the face to real college basketball players. And shame on any fucking GM or front office who takes this dude serious, man. I mean, it's a fucking joke. He's a joke. You feel me? LeBron James is a fucking joke. I'm not faulting Bronny James. Like, I got nothing bad to say about him personally because I don't know him. And I mean, I can't put none of this on him. This is all his daddy and his fucking cooning ass, fucking delusional, dysfunctional ass daddy doing this shit, bro. Trying to, again, because, bro, LeBron James says it's to be earned, not given. And then he comes back and says, why y'all got expectations on my son? But then you said your son, during the interview after the Lakers got their ass kicked, LeBron James says, well, my son can help an NBA team right now. So which one is it, man? Which one is it? I mean, you want pressure or you don't want pressure? You want it earned or do you want it given? Like, I mean, this dude changes fucking stance every other fucking week. And so, nah, man. And then also too, if you're LeBron James and you're Savannah, like let this man be free. I mean, if he's gonna work out or play in these combines or fucking go to summer league, I would prefer for him to have his own identity and LeBron James not show up because that's just gonna in height, that's just gonna fucking intensify the pressure on him. And so, I mean, maybe LeBron James doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Maybe he thinks he's helping. Nigga, my dad's at home. Nigga, where's your daddy at, nigga? The fuck? I mean, these guys in the chat are so emotional, bro. They asking me where my daddy at. Nigga, where's your daddy at, man? The fuck? This shit crazy. I mean, come on, man.
And they
You
going
can't
to
you can't
extreme
talk
lengths to be
basketball now?
mad at us, bro.
Yeah,
These niggas are sad, man. Y'all can't get mad because we telling the truth about a situation, bro.
right.
I didn't see Kenyon Martin at the draft combine when his son participated in it. I mean, I didn't see man, these niggas, y'all niggas are sad, bro. You don't have to put that attention on your son. I didn't see all these former professional dads with their son. I didn't see Michael Thompson at the draft combine for Clay. I didn't see Dale Curry at the damn draft combine for Stephen Curry. Man, so end of the day, you know it's politics. You know he's trying to get his son drafted at least. He want his son. If he don't get drafted by the Lakers, he want his son to at least be drafted in the first round. So he's politicking his way through it. You know what I'm saying? And really, you putting a negative attention on your son because you gonna have these critics. They not holding it back no more. A lot of these cats not scared to go at LeBron right now. He's getting a lot of people been going at LeBron lately. And what's the best way to get at a man the easiest? It's through his child. So End of the day, if you LeBron James, just take a back seat sometime. Sit your ass down somewhere. You don't have to make it everything about you. You don't have to always be the center of attention. And that's what he likes. But your son may not be like you, LeBron. Your son may not can handle all the scrutiny that you handle. Because at first you struggle with the shit at first yourself. That's what made you go to Miami. So you think your son can handle this negative scrutiny that he's getting? You think he can keep taking shit from Mad Dog every day, cooking his ass about how he look doing these workouts and scrimmages?
Well, Herm,
So
I have no problem with him. I have no problem with LeBron James politicking for his son. I'm just saying, just be honest about what you're doing, recognize what's going on, and do it from afar. Don't put it so much right in our face. Like politics behind the scenes, do your thing, get them drafted. I get that. I get that, and I understand it, and I have no issue with that whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, don't fucking try to like sell us bullshit. Don't make it seem like your son is fucking earning this opportunity when it's just being given to him. I mean, bro, own what you're doing. It's okay. You're LeBron James. I get it. What's up, Tony Brown? I mean, because when you come out and say, he has to earn it and it's not given to him, and then when people get on him and say he doesn't deserve it, but then you make a comment saying that my son can help an NBA team out right now. I mean, you're contradicting yourself. And so all I'm saying is this: I have no issues with what he's doing because any dad who has that cachet should be doing that. I'm not arguing that. My point is, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's fucking raining. Be consistent in your stance. Don't fucking waver back and forth with your statements and your comments, right? Own the shit, bro, and fucking do it from afar. That's it. Common sense says, of course he's fucking politicking for this kid. For crying out loud. He's supposed to do that. But be consistent in what you're doing, though. And why every time he says to do something, this is LeBron James, like dysfunction and fucking chaos sets in. Like he can never say shit or do shit where it's just smooth and there's no controversy. Like everything he fucking says and does, it's just fucking filled with fucking dysfunction and fucking controversy. And it's just pure dysfunction. And so that's my thing, bro. I have no issue with him doing this. It's his son, but just be consistent in your takes, own it, and it is what it is, bro. But
he could politic behind the scenes. Hell,
I agree
LeBron.
with that.
Hell, you could meet up with the other GMs for other teams. Wouldn't that be tampering? Yeah. But you can do it. It's ways around tampering. You've been doing it down there every year since you made the move to Miami, tampering. So why not temper now and do it in a different light? Don't show up to the draft combine to basically put immense pressure on your son, to even bring negative energy towards your son during this draft process. And that's what you're doing. And you taking the spotlight away from your son.
Right. Agree.
So you really why you guys getting on me and Mars? This nigga making everything about him.
Right.
Still.
Right.
So
And it
that's
doesn't
what
help,
I'm
man.
coming from with.
Yeah, and it doesn't help. Y'all act like we said that Bronny James can help an NBA team right now. That's not what we said, bro. His dad said this shit. So why y'all mad at us for it? Y'all mad at me and Herm about something that LeBron James said about his son, who said he can help an NBA team right now. And so how can he help an NBA team right now? And he came help his own USC college team off the bench. Make it make sense, bro. Do y'all got common sense, bro? I mean, do you guys think logical? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you men that's out there act like women and go off fucking emotion. Real men fucking operate in logic and reality. We don't fucking operate in emotion. Because when you're in emotions, you don't think straight and you don't think logically, right? And you make outlandish fucking statements and shit, right? Because you're emotional. That's not how men act, man. And so, I mean, I'm gonna call a spade, man. The kid's not ready. I don't think he's ready. Does it mean that he can't develop or he can't be something? Anything's possible, nigga. God made nigga fucking wine out of grapes, nigga. I
And Reggie
mean,
Jackson, and Reggie Johnson. I mean, me and Miles have cooked Giannis and his brothers, especially because we feel like Giannis took away roster spots from the Bucks of being a better team. Because hell, we know Giannis been dropping the ball these last few years, especially ever since he won the title. He haven't done a damn thing. So we been cooked him about his brothers. We always talk shit about his brothers, but end of the day, when it comes to that type of shit, bro. I didn't see Kenyon Martin take spotlight away from his child. He could have, and he's known as a motherfucker that don't play, but he didn't. He let his son find his own way. The only time Kenyon Martin spoke upon his son was when the strippers traded his ass. That's the only time you heard Kenyon Martin really talk about his son. Outside of that, he let his son live out his own career, and that's all LeBron needs to do. Let your son live out his own career. However it play out, it play out. If he's good enough, it will show. If he's not, go be at the house. Michael Jordan's sons, they both suck. But you ain't seen Michael Jordan flex his power to get his sons a contract. He let it play out how it played out. And both his sons was garbage.
right, right, right.
But Michael Jordan could have easily told it. He was a damn owner for crying out loud. He could have easily signed his sons. But he didn't. Because he let it play out. LeBron got to do the same thing.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, his dad's gonna be the one looking stupid and looking like a fool, and his son's gonna be embarrassed. You know, you're asking this kid to fucking go among grown men and fucking play at that physicality, that speed, that pace. You know, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, what y'all think he gonna get a fucking tough rebound in the paint versus real NBA players? I mean, y'all think that he's gonna be able to guard? I mean, these guards in the NBA. I mean, the level of delusion is just fucking beyond me. And so when he fails, because I think he's going to fucking fail. Listen, all joking aside, can he play basketball? Of course he can. Is he NBA material? Fuck no. And so when he fails, because I think he's going to fail, right? He's going to fucking fail, right? It's going to be a shit show, and it's going to be shame on his fucking dad. Period, bro. I mean, like you're setting your son up. He's setting his son up for failure, right? I mean, it's just I don't listen. I don't understand why this is being rushed. The only thing I can say why it's being rushed is because LeBron James is probably retiring in the next 2 or 3 years, and he wants to play with his son. Respect, I get it, no issue with that. But LeBron, if you know you're going to be here for like another 2 to 3 years, possibly, then why can't he stay at USC for the next 1 or 2 years, and then maybe your last season in the NBA, you bring him in, or he comes out, and then you kill two birds with one stone. He plays with you, and at the same time, he gets more experience, he gets bigger, he gets stronger, he gets better. And so, why rush it right now? So I don't know. That's the question. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, I just don't get it, Herm.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I just don't. I just don't get it. And people worship LeBron James so much, bro. He can do no wrong in their eyes. Because if this was any other fucking player who is clearly not ready to be on that level, people would speak up and speak out and say, you know what, I think he's okay, but there's nothing wrong with him, waiting. But I guess because it's LeBron James and these people, lose their common sense and lose their insanity and go off of fucking emotions and shit. And now you got Ghost Town. Ghost Town wants to link so he can come in here and praise LeBron James as a father, even though we don't know if he's a good father or not, right? He could be a woman beater at home and shit. So, I mean, I don't fucking know. So, yeah. So Ghost Town going to bring his ass in here and say, oh, LeBron James is a good
Yeah,
father.
yeah.
Fucking, uh, Bronny James plays good defense because last night me, Ghost, and Mookie was talking, and Ghost said that Bronny James will end up as a great defensive player and a great shooter. The level, bro. The level of delusion, bro. He said he's going to be a great shooter and a great defensive player. That's what Ghost said, bro. You
Hey,
can't make.
guess what? Guess what? This how Ghost gonna come in though. See, would y'all do that for your fucking sons? I damn sure would.
Well,
I'd be at the
you
trap
know
all
I'm about to
night.
say it. Hold on.
What up, Ghost?
What's
What
up?
up?
What's up, Mars and Herm? Who else on the panel?
It's us three right now, man.
Okay. Listen, Mars, you gonna have to stop, bro. Talking
No,
about
I'm not.
something. He's setting them up for failure. I'm gonna say this piece, and I'm gonna probably jump up out of here because I can't let this go unchecked. First of all, LeBron is setting his son up for success. That is success without the fear of failure, and that's what you're supposed to do. Put your kids in the best position you can, and don't be afraid to see them fail. That's all a good father can do. And what you're talking about is nonsense. Now, yeah, he can become a great shooter. All
No,
he got to do is put the work in.
man, stop.
Everybody who's ever become a great shooter put that work in. And he can be a great defender because he moves his feet. He's athletic.
He's 6'1". He ain't defending
Okay,
nobody.
well, we've seen
He ain't
plenty of
Pat
good
Bev.
defenders at
He ain't
6'1".
Avery
That don't
Bradley.
mean nothing.
He ain't Pat Bev or Avery Bradley. Stop it, okay? He can't
How you
defend.
know he can't become Pat Bev? How you know that?
He can't even defend. He can't even defend in college
He's
basketball.
18.
It doesn't
He got
matter.
three. He
can't
got
defend,
a
bro.
lot of more formative years to go, bro. Even
Has he
LeBron
showed
grew.
you?
Hold on,
Has
bro.
he showed you
I'm gonna
any
let you get it in.
defensive
I'm gonna let you
fucking
get it
shit?
in. Even
Okay, go.
LeBron grew an inch when he got in the league. So he could grow another inch, maybe two, or an inch and a half. Who knows? But as long as he's out there working hard, which is the only thing we can ask, his dad will ask of him. Work hard, son. That's all he can do. If he does that and let the cars fall where they fall, why are we sitting up here trying to hate on him? He getting the opportunity that many kids would wish to get through his daddy. Fine.
Hey, Ghost.
It's been happening for the
Hey,
beginnings of
Ghost.
time.
You
So
want to
let
know
him go
something
do
though?
his thing.
You want to know something though? Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was the owner. He could have easily gave both his sons the opportunity, but his sons wasn't good enough. He realized that, and Marcus Jordan numbers were better than Bronny's. But Jordan knew that his sons wasn't ready. He ain't forced the issue on them. Let
Yeah,
me get
well,
on 10.
that's because Michael Jordan don't know nothing about no talent, no way. It don't make me start laughing about the people he done put on
So,
team.
what on defense have you seen Bronny James ever do well? Like, what sticks out to you to make you say he's gonna be a great defensive player and a great shooter?
Well,
What
I
have you
ain't
seen?
say. Well, I see him move his feet. He's athletic,
You're
and that's
supposed to
the
move your
first
feet
thing
on
you need.
defense.
A good defender.
You're
Hell,
supposed
as
to move
like
your
I
feet
told
on
you the other
defense.
night, he guard just about as good as Steph Curry and Trey Young when they
Hold
came in the
on,
league.
hold on. I just asked you what he does well, and you said move your feet. All people on defense move their feet. What are you talking about?
I just said he's athletic. He
And
can
then you
move
know
his
that
feet. I
nigga
He's
think the key.
athletic.
defense, man.
He's athletic.
Yeah, hell yeah. Do you
No,
seen
he's
this boy
not. I
jump
mean,
out the gym?
jump out the gym.
Yeah, jump out the gym. This boy he's athletic. What are you talking
No,
about?
he cannot jump out no fucking gym. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Man, the
Bro, there's
dude
no.
got a 40.5 vert, bro. What you talking? But anyway, man, the real question I want to ask y'all, hey Herm, with the whole NBA media saying this whole draft class weak, why does it matter what Bronny average if the draft class is weak anyway?
Motherfucker, it always matters. If you struggling with man-to-man defense in college and you barely was getting the ball past half court, which I seen plenty of times Bronny James struggle with elite pressure, what makes you think he gonna deal with guys like a Jaden McDaniels that would guard him, like a Drew Holiday that would guard him, and shit like that? You think Bronny James ready for some shit like that? Hell no. So end of the day, Bronny needs to develop. He needs to work on his game. He needs to work on his handle because his handle is not elite. He's not a ball handler. He cannot really create for his own shot. That's why he struggled at USC because he's not a shot creator. He does not create separation with his handle. He is not elite. The only thing that he's decent in is transition. That's the only thing he's decent in. Outside of that, he's really a guy with a lot of liabilities. He's not a guy that's gonna move off the charts, and he's really a waste of space out there on the court. He struggled at fucking USC. What the hell make you think he's gonna do something in the damn NBA? Y'all are
Well,
fucking crazy.
Did he
Y'all
play a
are
full
insane,
season
man.
at USC though with the heart condition?
I don't give a damn. You could play.
So
You could play.
basically, you just don't want to give a dude a
Nah,
shot.
you could play.
Period.
Alonzo Mourning
Yeah,
had
but
a
why are you
goddamn
mentioning his heart
shoe
disease
issue.
for, bro? I mean, why is his heart disease even a factor now? I mean,
Because it
he's a
stunted
great
his
basketball.
development in his
No,
first
I'm
year of
saying
college.
the
That's
reason
why.
why I said that because did he play a full season or no?
Yes, he basically only missed like 5 games, so he basically played the full season. Yes.
Okay. So when you saying he need to go back to school and everybody's saying this draft is weak and you trying to find a diamond in the rough out of this draft, should that apply to the other players too that they not ready either?
They not, but they more ready than him. He's probably, if you look at all the point guards that's in this draft, he's not even a top 10 point guard in this draft. If he's not a top 10 point guard in this weak ass draft, why in the hell are you trying to force him to play in the league?
Force him. And he's just getting a shot, bro. Y'all need to let this boy get his shot. If he fail, he fails. It's all two things
Yeah,
you can do to
For
get
that's
into the
how
sure,
I'm
he was
season.
looking
gonna
at it,
get his
man. If he
shot.
fail,
He
he
was gonna
fail,
get his
bro. You
shot either
know.
way it go, though. He was gonna get his shot either way it go.
Well, maybe not. But I listen. I just don't think we should try to kill Bron on doing what he did to help the boy. He should help him. He better had helped him.
Yeah,
That was his
that's
job as a
why I see
father.
like that's what I see like Ghost. A lot of the backlash dude getting this because people don't like his father.
Hey, go, go,
But
go,
you know,
go, go.
it
Did
is
you
what it
see
is.
Dale Curry at the draft combine? Did you see
Hey
Michael
man, if
Jordan
they
at
didn't
the
if they
draft
didn't do it, we
combine?
watch.
Did you
Even
see
though like
Kenyon
the
Martin at
Ball
the
brothers,
draft combine?
they put in the work.
Did
The
you see
Ball brothers
Michael
put in their
Jeffrey
work.
Jordan at the
But
draft
what LeVar
combine?
Ball did for
Hell
his
no.
son, that's what
Hell
anybody
no.
So let me
would
tell
Did
you
you
do
what
see
you
LeBron
seeing.
Shaquille
doing.
O'Neal at the draft combines?
So
No.
let me tell you what you seeing, Herm. You seeing a new standard of father, of being a father. Those guys weren't, and they're not the father that LeBron wanted to
So
be
Dale Curry's
or
not a good
is.
father? So Dale is a
Maybe he
good
do,
father
but
himself.
LeBron
Hey,
James, he takes
nobody,
more.
So
nobody's
Dale
not
Curry not a
saying he's
great
not a
father
good
then.
father.
He
Herm is
takes
just a
way
What
dude.
the
more
hell
part of
He's
y'all
giving
talking
his
responsibility.
son an
about, man?
opportunity, man. You know how many rich people do this shit, getting
Hey,
kids
bro.
an
Hey, bro.
alley hoop, bro?
Hey,
And if you
hey, bro.
fumble it, you fumble it.
Hey, bro. Did LeBron
Exactly.
James not say that Bronny can help an NBA team right now? Did he
We
not say
know
that?
LeBron say shit that's stupid, bro.
Okay, no.
Even if you're a
Hold on.
fan of
No,
LeBron,
hold on, bro.
that's things I don't
I'm
like is
asking
when
for a
you say
reason, man.
stupid shit like that, bro.
I'm asking for listen. I'm asking for a reason. When LeBron says that comment after an NBA game in his interview, and then comes out and says, "Leave my son alone. Let him fucking earn it. It's
Well,
earned, not
yeah,
given."
that's what he should have
He's
said,
a
man. He should
hypocrite,
have.
bro.
You know what he
He's a
should have said,
fucking
man?
hypocrite.
You know what he
God
should have said,
damn.
man? He should have said, "Well, let my son develop, and when he get here, we're gonna see what he do."
I
Instead of
agree
just
with that,
saying
bro.
that he can
That's
outplay
fair.
everybody in the league.
I
That's what
agree
he
with
should have
that.
said. He should have said
We
that.
agree on that.
You know what I'm saying? But what
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
saying is, hey man, if he giving his son an alley hoop, it is. It ain't no hypocrite. What I'm saying
Well,
is, if the NBA draft is weak already, he's a part of this weak draft. It shouldn't fucking matter if he gonna
It
fail or
do
not. It's a
fucking
weak
matter, man.
draft.
Because if you're not a top prospect in this weak ass draft, it's alarming. If you're not even the top 30 prospect in the draft, it's fucking alarming. I'm
Well,
scared
that's what I'm
for him.
saying.
I don't, I don't hey, but look,
Even
I
your
don't
first
want
pick
Bronny to
probably shouldn't
fail.
even be a first
I
pick
don't want
then, if
Bronny
that's
to
the
fail
case.
like that. I don't want him to go out like that, man.
Man, the way it sound is like that's what y'all want to see, man. Shock value if he do
yeah, you
fail,
breaking up a
y'all
little
gonna
bit,
love
homie.
it.
Hey, listen though, Herm and Mars and everybody. That's all I'm trying to say. When he doing the right thing, when you're raising your kid, you're supposed to be thick on the praise and light on the criticism. And he very heavy on the praise, and that's the way you're supposed to raise your children. Look, Herm, I'm out. Y'all keep the thing going.
All right, I'll
I'm
talk to you
still at
later,
work,
bro.
so I
See
got
you.
to do what I got to do.
Good to hear from you.
All right,
You
I'll
know,
see you.
I
I'll
always
talk to you later,
support.
Ghost.
I'm always supporting. Even if you don't hear from me, I'm always supporting. Y'all hold it down.
All right, man. I mean, I understand praise and encouragement, but there's a level of honesty that in today's day and age we just don't abide by, and we care about people's feelings, and we're scared to be honest with motherfuckers. And the cold-blooded, honest truth is that motherfucker ain't ready. He don't show no NBA talent. It's just I mean, but listen, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. But for those who think different, that's cool. I don't feel like he's ready. That's just my opinion. And it doesn't matter if the draft is weak or not. The draft can be weak, but the ultimate goal and the ultimate the ultimate praise is going to come when he's on the NBA court and he's playing against NBA players. And so the draft can be weak all it wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And I know when he steps on the court at 6'1" or 6'2" with shoes on, he's gonna have a fucking hard time operating in that space. I mean, he doesn't do anything well. He doesn't do nothing even average. He's not an average shooter. He don't play average defense. He's not an average passer. He's not a. I mean, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, I mean, what happened to our beloved NBA? Like I like to say. I mean, it's like the NBA let anybody in the fucking Hall of Fame these days. The NBA let anybody in the fucking league these days. And so, and then people wonder why the league is fucking somewhat watered down. Fuck what JJ Redick said. He said the 90s are watered down. No, fuck that shit. The fucking 2020s is watered down. Because you got niggas like Bronny James getting invites to NBA camps and all this fucking nonsense. You mean to tell me this shit ain't watered down? Come on, man. This is crazy. People wonder why people listen, and then people wonder why players come into the league unpolished, right? Niggas can't dribble, pass, and shoot. We got too many quote unquote specialists, right? We're seeing it right now in the fucking Denver and fucking Minnesota series, right? Alexander Walker and fucking McDaniels, all they do is fucking shoot threes and play okay defense at times, right? That's it. But if you pass them the fucking ball with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, they can't dribble, pass, and shoot. They can't create for others, right? They're one dimensional. You want to know why? Because niggas ain't getting developed in college. Niggas ain't staying 4 years in college, learn how to dribble, pass, and shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's why guys like fucking, that's why when you see guys like fucking Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying, who fucking stayed all his years in college, right? Look at his game. If you look at 2 and 3 year college players who stay years in college, their game is more refined. You feel me? Experience matters, right? Getting better matters. Developing in your body matters, right? You can't throw these fucking kids in fucking the lion's den. Not to mention, he's not even 20 years old yet. So what? He gonna be on the fucking road with these grown ass men while they go out drinking beers and shit, popping at chicks. He in the fucking room playing fucking 2K and fucking jacking off. Man, stop this nonsense, man. The motherfucker Kevin drink a beer yet, man. What the fuck is we doing, bro? You feel me? I mean, this game is so much more than just basketball. I've been around it. I've been around NBA players. I've been in NBA locker rooms, bro. And I know if Ticket's listening, he can contest to this shit, bro. Veteran players or older players, in reality, they don't like young players on the roster like this, 18, 19, because it throws off what they fucking do, right? The team has to coddle and fucking change things up. Like, why y'all think fucking Brian Shaw, the assistant coach for the Clippers, talked about Kobe Bryant at age 18 with the Lakers, bro? It fucked all their shit up because now he's inside the locker room. I got to change shit up. We can't do what we used to do. I got this fucking kid around, bro. Bronny James is a fucking young kid still, or a fucking young adult, young man, but he's still not 21 yet. I mean, what the fuck is going on, man?
And let me shout out my boy Swoosh in the chat. Hey, Swoosh. Hell, you could do better in this draft combine than Bronny right now, Swoosh. You ain't played college ball in some years. I think you could go in this draft combine right now and outshine Bronny, Swoosh. I know you got game. You 6'4", you could shoot, you lengthy, you athletic. Hell, you could do better than what Bronny doing right now. So I mean, people are getting mad for us criticizing a guy that really just not ready yet. We don't want Bronny to ruin his career early by making an irrational decision because he getting pressure from his father. We just don't want that kid to fall into that. Cause I honestly think you give him about two more years to develop, he probably could be a solid player in the NBA. Is he gonna be a star? No. But at the end of the day, I think he would be solid enough to make an NBA roster. But the pressure that is being put on him, that's really gonna put this kid, give him immense pressure, Mars. I think he's gonna fold under this pressure. I
Of
don't think
course
that
he
he
is,
can handle
bro.
the criticism like
No,
LeBron been handling the criticism his whole career. I think it's gonna be
no.
too much on the kid, man.
I agree. I mean, for crying out loud, they put a microphone in his face. This little fucking immature. I mean, he's not immature, but I mean, he's still not developed mentally all the way. I mean, he can't even answer questions the right way. I mean, and so, I mean, I don't listen. I don't think he's a solid NBA player. I don't, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think he belongs on any NBA roster, bro. He ain't proven that to me yet, man. And so I'm not even gonna give him that. There's so many guys. There's so many guys that are just sitting on the NBA bench who people call trash. There's guys in the league, bro. You have people calling D'Lo trash, who broke the Lakers' record for 3-point shooting. They called him trash. So D'Lo's trash, but LeBron James says that his son can help an NBA team out right now. I mean, the level of fucking delusion, bro, is fucking beyond me. There's so many guys on NBA benches that have game, that can play, who don't get a chance to play, who are real hoopers, who aren't 6'1". You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just missing. The kid is fucking 6'1", which means he has to listen, which means he can't just go to a team and say, you know what, I'm 6'1". Yeah, I'm gonna be a shooting guard. It don't work that way, man. It doesn't work that way. He's not Fred VanVleet. He's not Jalen Brunson, right? Those are miniature guards who get their shit off with the best of them, right? He's not those guys. He's not. So if he's 6'1", and he's not a point guard, and he doesn't have the vision or the passing skills of an average point guard, right? Because he's not even the best point guard in the fucking country, nowhere near it, right? There's so many point guards in the Big East, right? In those fucking big time schools, you know what I'm saying? The ACC, SEC, the Big Ten. I mean, what are we doing, bro? This is crazy. And so, no, bro. Hey, Swish. The height matters, bro. The height matters in this fucking league. I'm sorry, right? I mean, his height does matter. It does matter, right? And so, I mean, listen, I mean, AI was 5'11" or 6 foot. Yeah. Hey, Herm, 3,000 degrees said, can you let him in? Um, but Swish, I have to gas it because it does matter. Because AI was 6 foot tall, but he's not AI, bro. AI has a elite offensive skill set. This kid doesn't. John Stockton led the entire fucking NBA in assists and steals, right? I mean, what are we doing, bro? I mean, this is crazy.
What it
Hey,
do, Mr. Miles? What it do, Harm?
what up, big dog?
Hey, man, listen, I had to come up, man, because my boy Ghost is my boy, but he's delusional. Listen, Ghost, you forgot the most important thing. You said heavy on the praise and light on the criticism. That's wrong as hell. You criticize him so he'll be ready to take that from somebody else. And you forgot the most important thing. Teach. Teach your son and develop him how to be an NBA player. He's not ready. I'm not saying he can't get ready, but right now he is not ready to be on an NBA roster at all. No way. He damn near can be on a college roster. So he definitely ain't ready to be on an NBA roster. Teach your son. You gonna put him out there for failure? So that was some bad advice that Ghost gave. I don't understand where he coming from with it.
I agree, 3,000. I
That, that,
agree.
that, that kills me. I don't understand that. The man is not ready. Everybody's getting the chat, getting mad. He ready. Give him a chance. Man, let him develop in college first. And you said a lot of key stuff, man. They don't develop him in college. And one guy said, bring them up, and this is a sorry roster. So what you want a NBA full of sorry motherfuckers?
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
what the
That's why
fuck?
it's watered down now. It's
That
watered
don't
down
make
now.
that don't even make no sense.
Right.
So
Right.
so I don't understand that, man. I really don't. And he is not ready at all.
I don't think he's ready, man.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ready. But I understand why LeBron James wants to do this. And with his power and influence, I have no issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a level of honesty that we have to operate in. You know, LeBron James is such a hypocrite. He'll tell you one thing Monday and tell you something different on Tuesday. And so if they just own it and tell us what it really is, then I probably wouldn't even care. But the media overhyping this kid, the hyperbole around this kid, that's what got me saying, no, fuck that shit, bro. I gotta speak up. He's not
Gotta
what
call
y'all
it
say
out.
he is. He's not what y'all think he is. He's not nowhere near it.
Right. I mean, he's not even starting in college. I
Right.
mean, he's barely in the rotation. And
All
six
right.
one as a point guard or even a shooting guard in the NBA is insane.
It is. It is. It's
You know,
insane.
right. And defense, who is he holding on defense?
Nobody. 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 Come on.
So Ghost
Come
need to
on.
quit that, man. Ghost just, he a LeBron fan to his heart, but man, come on, man. Be real, Ghost. You got to keep it real. At one point in time in your life, keep it real.
Right. That's a fact, bro. That's a
Stop,
fact.
yeah, stop doing that, man. Stop loving LeBron so much that you think his son is, gonna even be somewhat of an NBA player right now. Right now. He's not ready
Right.
now. Going to college, get developed, stay at least till you're a junior, at least till
Right,
you're a
man.
junior, and develop your body, develop your game, develop your NBA IQ, and then and develop some other, attributes, your jump shot, get better on D,
Correct.
passing, recognizing defenses, and all that. So and seeing the floor, court vision, enhance that.
Yeah. I don't think he's that good. I just don't
At
think he's that
all.
good. Yeah, I mean, what are you doing, man? I mean, come on. He's just not that good. And 3,000. When I mention his height at 6'1", they bring up guys like AI was in the league. What? I mean, Iverson was the #1 pick overall, dropping 30 in college. I mean, that's the measurement now. I mean, that's the standard.
Right.
I mean, stop it, man.
Yeah, he ain't AI. He ain't AI's
Yeah, he's not
relentless.
AI. I mean, stop it. He's not
Yeah.
Brunson. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's correct.
he's
I
not
saw him
Fred
say
Van
that,
Fleet. He's not
comparing them, well,
Frank
not
Richardson.
comparing them, but saying, well, so what? One guy said that he got a higher vertical than D Rose. Are you serious?
Wow.
Are
The
you
hyperbole.
serious? The MVP of the league?
What up, Matt? Right. D Rose. Yeah, a vertical higher than D Rose. This is crazy.
Right. And that's insane. But yeah, I had to come get that out, man. I appreciate y'all letting me up, Herm. You're doing a good job, Miles.
Yeah, he is.
Keep your foot in their ass,
Of
Miles.
course, man. You know, play around, man.
No doubt.
Some guy in the chat earlier mentioned Peyton Richardson or Peyton Pritchardson. Well, do you guys know that Peyton Pritchardson really isn't a point guard? He's just operating as a point guard who can play point guard.
Right.
But he's actually a scorer, and he's a pretty damn good scorer in this league. Be backing up. He might be the best backup point guard in the league right now. And so, I mean, you guys are bringing up manager players who are established, who have been established, coming out of college was established, right? And so, I mean, y'all got to operate in reality, man. This kid is just not that good. I mean, I ask y'all, what does he do well? Nobody says nothing. I mean, what does he do well?
Thanks. He moved his feet. I
He
think
he
said
he moved his feet 3,000. Well, last time I checked, everybody that plays defense to a certain degree, or for the most part, move their feet. I mean, what?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to stand still and let you just go around me? No. I mean, you may beat me, but I'm going to move my feet, though.
He's gonna end up like Lonzo Ball, and Lonzo Ball was sort of NBA ready, but you're gonna put a lot of pressure on that man, and he's gonna be out the damn league.
Yeah, but Lonzo had height, and Lonzo can pass the ball and have court vision and can run an NBA offense. This kid can't fucking run a 30 fucking meter. So I mean, no. I mean, it's just come on, man. Hey, Bronny James, man. Your dad is fucking wealthy, rich, bro. Go do something else, man. Like fucking go start another juice business, man, or fucking do something else, man. But basketball is not gonna be your gift, bro.
No,
not
right now.
That gene skipped you. Yeah,
a clutch agent or whatever.
Right. Yeah, go run clutch. Yeah, but the basketball gene skipped you.
All right, man. I'm going back in the chat, fellas.
All right, 3,000.
Right,
yeah, the basketball gene skipped your ass, man. Yeah, you ain't got it, bro. And you got people on YouTube, because I've been watching all these videos and shit, really trying to explain and justify and say that this kid has talent and potential, and they see certain intangibles and fucking attributes. I mean, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. And nobody are on these panels fucking saying, what are you talking about, bro? Like, break this shit down. Like you can't just say something and then nobody checks you and says, explain it. You feel me? Like there's too much of that going on right now. You feel me? People make these videos and say these outlandish comments, but there's nobody to rebut what they're saying. And so this shit is fucking pushed out there to the masses and people are running with it and fucking taking it. It's just sad, man. Yeah, I agree, DC. He has no fucking NBA talent whatsoever, bro. Zero. Zero. I'll ask again. What does he do good? What does he even do good? He's not a good passer. He's not a good shooter, right? He's not a good defensive player. He ain't got no good height, right? He ain't no fucking energy guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck are we doing, man? No, he's not going to get taller. No. In my opinion, I could be wrong with that, but I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I don't think he's going to get any taller. Yeah, he is what he is, man. He's 6'1", and here's the hyperbole and the fucking lies that they spew. Did you guys know that fucking there were reports out there saying that this kid was fucking 6'4" until he got exposed and he was 6'1"? Because the thing is this: when you go to that NBA fucking combine and they take and they take your real measurements, motherfuckers, your real measurements, he was 6'1" without shoes on. But you had niggas saying he was 6'4". You feel me? Oh, he's 6'4". He can do that. No, he's not. He's 6'1". Stop lying. I'm 6'2.5". I didn't been around NBA players my whole fucking life since I was damn near 18 years old, bro. I'm 6'2", maybe 6'3", almost. When I stand next to NBA players at the Kings games, bro, nigga, they fucking tower over me. Tower over me. Even the fucking guards, some of the guards that I've been next to are fucking taller than me by a lot. And they're bigger, they're stronger, they're grown men. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Y'all gonna lie to me and tell me this motherfucker's 6'4"? No, he's not. He's 6'1". Yeah, he's 6'1" with no jump shot. What is he shooting in college right now? Averaging 4 points a game, shooting what? Low 30s, high 20s? Stop it, man. Stop it. It ain't like he's playing like in the Big East or the ACC with the best guards. Because one thing we do know is this: in college basketball, the best guards are on the East Coast. They produce the best guards for the most part in college basketball. The Big East and the ACC and the SEC. That we know. In the Big Ten. We do know the fucking so-called Pac-12 or the old Pac-10 or the Mountain West or the Big Sky Conference. They don't produce point guards like that. And their point guards are usually smaller and miniature guards. So he's having played against real fucking guards in college. I mean, y'all tell me, who's the best guard he played? Who's the best point guard or shooting guard he played at USC? I'll wait. Who? Name him. Somebody please name him. Did USC play any teams back fucking in the Big East or ACC or ACC? Some of the top teams. Did USC play any fucking top 5 ranked teams? They could have. I don't know if he did or not, but I mean they could have, but I don't think they did. Atlantean, I don't give a fuck if he go play for fucking nigga, fucking Mike Krzyzewski at Duke, nigga. He ain't that good, bro. The fuck? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, shit. Skills matter, bro. Skills pays the bills. Period, man. Yeah, and I think Calipari is at where? Arkansas now? Come on, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. This is crazy. I mean, who did he play in college? Who did he play? Who was his toughest competition? Y'all tell me. What was his best shooting game? You know, I mean, what's his go-to move? If you give the ball to him right now and say, go get a bucket, what's his go-to move? I'll wait. What is it? Did he play Isaiah Collar? Did he play Isaiah Collar? Because I know that Isaiah Collar was a pretty high-ranked guard coming out of high school. Did he play against him in college? And if he did play against him, how did he do? Yeah, Atlantean. Calipari did produce good guards. You're right. Derrick Rose, Tyreek Evans. But those, I mean, Atlantean, stop it, bro. I mean, the guards that you speak of, Bronny James is not them. He ain't got that type of skill set, bro. You know that. He ain't Tyreek and he ain't Derrick Rose. Period, bro. I mean, those things we know. Oh, okay. So Collier was his teammate and was much better than Bronny. Well, of course he was. A lot of guys are much better than him. You know, a lot of guys. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas came from the Pac-12. I think it was Arizona State or Arizona. But again, he's 6'4", 6'5", and can score the basketball. He has an offensive package. I mean, okay. I mean, Mike Bibby was like 6'3", 6'4", right? Can score the basketball. Number one pick overall. I mean, you guys are naming players that are established who have been established in college. I mean, this is fucking crazy. I mean, Mike and Gilbert weren't coming off the bench at Arizona. I mean, what the fuck is going on? And then this lie talking about he's athletic and all. No, he's not, man. Stop playing. He's not no fucking. He's not athletic. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't even have a consistent go-to move. Right, DC. Well, the Pac-10 is probably one of the weaker big conferences in the country. I mean, I'm not talking about the majors. I'm talking about the big conferences, the Pac-12 or the Pac-10, Conference USA, Big East, ACC, SEC. You know, those conferences, right? I mean, the Pac-10 is probably the weakest one out of all of them. So, I mean, Gary Payton and Jason Kidd, he's not them. Why are you guys mentioning guys that he's not, bro? He's not Gary Payton. Gary Payton went to Oregon and can score the basketball and he can play defense. Jason Kidd, I think Jason Kidd went to Cal, and again can score the basketball and play make. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's one player that nobody's mentioned who was 6'1". I'm surprised that y'all ain't mentioned this guy yet, but y'all don't know basketball apparently. But Aaron Brooks, who went to Oregon, led the nation in scoring. Aaron Brooks, who played for my Rockets at 6 foot, maybe 6'1", led the nation in scoring at Oregon at 27, 28 points a game, right? I saw him play in person here in Sac a few times at some tournaments. Even though he was smaller, he had two things that Bronny doesn't have. He had speed, right? Because speed kills in sports, and he could put that ball in the basket. And he had a fucking jump shot, and he can score in multiple different ways. And so again, y'all can mention all these miniature guards all you want to. They're all better than this fucking overhyped kid. So I don't give a fuck what Ghost Town talking about. What up, T Price? I don't give a fuck what Ghost Town talking about. Ghost Town is fucking delusional. Ghost Town don't know shit about basketball. Ghost Town told us that the Lakers should start Jackson Hayes, and Jackson Hayes can guard Joker. That's what he told us. And so I'm not gonna listen to nothing that Ghost Town says. He don't know basketball. I've been cooking Ghost Town for the past 2 weeks on fucking playback with Mookie. So Chicago's very own. What up, man? Yeah, what up? Some dude named Joe Higashi legit leg kicks. Come on, man. Like, you said a lot of shit in the chat, bro, but Herm dropped the link, man, and you were scared to hit the link, bro. So I don't take you serious, bro. I just don't take you serious. How many guards under 6'3" have a ring? What Kyrie, Curry, who else? Under 6'3"? JJ Barrera, the nigga who cooked LeBron James, got a ring. How tall is Isaiah Thomas? Those people come to mind. I can't think of any other miniature guards who got rings other than Steph. Yeah, JJ Barrera, who kicked LeBron James' ass in the finals. Yeah, he got a ring on LeBron James' watch. Ty Lawson ain't got no fucking ring, do he? Ty Lawson got a ring? I don't think Ty Lawson has a ring. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. But yeah, so you know, he's just not ready, in my opinion. Yeah, he's just not ready. Tony Parker. Yeah, that's a good one. Forgot about him. Damn. Yeah, Tony Parker's like 6'3", 6'4", 6'3". He's somewhere around there. KG82. You a damn lie, bro. Mike Conley played with fucking Greg Oden at Ohio State, nigga. He was good. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? KGA2 says, I don't think Mike Conley was that good coming out. Mike Conley was great coming out of fucking Ohio State, bro. Stop lying, man. You got dudes on here just lying and shit, man. Wow. Nick don't have no chip, I don't think. No, Nick ain't got no chip. Nick don't got no chip, you know. But for the record, though, I mean, I'm not mad about the pod ticking and the favoritism because that's just how the world works. And so we have to operate in reality. All I'm saying is if you're LeBron James, don't be a hypocrite, bro. Don't fucking tell me that he can help an NBA team right now. And then when we question his greatness, when we question his greatness, then you tell us to back off and let him be a kid and let him go through the process. But you're trying to speed up the process. So, yeah. Yeah, Eric Snow, he fat now. But I don't think he got a ring, though. He got to the finals with AI, but I don't think he got a ring. Yeah. But Tony Parker, Steph. Tony Parker, Steph, Isaiah. Yeah, those are some of the few people who come to mind. I wonder how tall Jamal Murray is. Maj, you remember Mateen Cleaves? Of course, bro. He went to Michigan State, man. You know I know Mateen Cleaves, bro. You guys, Mateen Cleaves played in Sacramento. I met him on a few different occasions. And he was fucking pretty good in college. I think they won a chip, if I'm not mistaken, at Michigan State, in Lansing, Michigan. And he came to SAC, but he didn't play a lot because, again, it's the NBA. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, he had to fight through Mike and Bobby Jackson and those guys, and he didn't play much. But no, Mateen Cleaves is cool. Yeah, Mateen Cleaves is cool. Kyle Lowry. That's another one. Good one. Oh, Rondo. Fuck. See, now they come. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. I think Rondo's like 6'4". And I think Kyle Lowry is like 6'3". So those are two champions. Okay, so those are good ones. Or Sebastian Telfair, where was all year? Let him be a kid. Sebastian, he came out of high school, didn't he? And even him coming out of high school was better. Gary Payne, 6'4", got a chip with the Miami Heat. But Sebastian Telfair came out of high school and he was still better than Bronny James. So what's your point? Yeah. And again, even all those miniature guards can play defense. They can run an NBA team. Chris Jackson, from the Denver Nuggets. He changed his name to something else. I don't think he won a championship, but he can still get his shit off. But again, I mean, he was an elite shooter. I mean, he was Steph Curry before Steph became Steph. You know, Rondo, an elite playmaker, can run an NBA team. You know, yeah. So I just don't see all those guys you guys are naming. They all have intangibles in certain things to their game that's going to keep them on the NBA floor. You know, producing and being impactful. I don't think Bronny has any intangibles. White Chocolate had to be under. Yeah, he won a ring with the Miami Heat. I forgot about that. Wasn't he backup behind Gary in 2005 or 6, something like that? Yeah, that's right. Jason Williams. Norris Cole. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Norris Cole plays overseas, or I think he's back now. He be on the Gil Arenas podcast sometimes. He actually talks NBA at a very cool rate. Like when he talks, he actually knows the game very well. To be Kenny Smith, yeah, Kenny Smith won it with Hakeem Olajuwon. BJ Armstrong, yep, won it with the Bulls. Mario Chalmers, he about 6'4". He went to T Price. Mario had one of the biggest shots at Kansas over Memphis. Memphis should have won that game. D Rose missed 2 free throws, and Mario hits the 3 to tie the game, sent overtime, and then Kansas wins the national championship. I was watching that game with some friends. But all those guys you guys named was, John Paxson. Yep, John Paxson. But see, everybody that you guys are naming, these guys, I mean, these guys have intangibles. They can shoot. You know, they were NBA ready. You know, they were mentally ready. So yeah. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. You know, but yeah, this shit crazy, man. I say one bad thing about Bronny James, and everybody gets on me. Quinn Cook. I think Quinn Cook went to Duke. Actually, a good friend of mine. His name is Al. He's best friends with Tank Davis. He was at my house maybe 2 months ago, and he's good friends with Quinn Cook. Every time he comes around, he fucking FaceTimes him and shit, and we have arguments over LeBron, Kobe, and MJ. And that's a true story. Y'all not gonna believe it, but it's a true story. And he's best friends with Tank Davis, the boxer. They're actually in camp right now and doing all this stuff. But anyways, Sam Cassell, Sam I am. I love Sam Cassell. Clutch, 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 clutch. I remember he came to Sacramento in '04. The T Wolves played the Kings. Chris got hurt. No, Chris came back from being hurt, I think. It was one of those years, and the T Wolves beat us in game 6 or 7. I think it was 7. And Cassell just just a mid-range sniper. Mid-range sniper. Anthony Carter, come on, bro. Come on. That's doing too much now. The man said Anthony Carter. Okay, Steve Francis. Yeah, Steve Francis never won shit. But Sam I am. Yeah, Atlanta. That's Sam Cassell. Hey, dude, y'all want to know something? Did 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 y'all know that this postseason I've been just collecting Atlantean? I mean, I probably collected over about 1,700 off you niggas on YouTube, bro, from these bets from the Lakers, Denver, Dallas, and Clippers. I mean, I still got money out there though. I mean, there's niggas out here who still owe me money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to start no shit. Yeah, Derek Fisher. Yeah, that shit crazy. But I got niggas who still owe me money, man. Niggas don't pay their bets, Atlanta. Niggas don't pay their bets, man. I still got about a good 850 out there just sitting in La La Land. I mean, I've been checking my cash app, bro, my fucking Venmo, and ain't no money coming in, bro. No money coming in. But it's all good though. Yeah, it's all good. Yep, it's all good. I got Denver winning tonight. Africa. Niggas tell me money, Africa. I mean, I just been right this postseason, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just been right. So it's cool. But salute to my guy Atlantean. He thought James Harden can do it. I said he couldn't do it. I said when you need him the most, he gonna choke, and that's what happened. My boy, Young Africa, might be the second best debater on YouTube. Oh, Kevin Johnson's a beast. Played for the Phoenix Suns and some other teams. He used to be the mayor here in Sacramento. I actually met him a few times. He built a lot of things here in Sac, a lot of things. He's actually like a big mogul in the real estate business out here. But yeah, I know Kevin. He had an open door policy back in the day. His office, you can literally just walk in and he'll be just sitting down, just working. It'd be crazy, bro. You know, talk to you about anything. Like we talked about MJ, Kobe. We talked about Charles Barkley. We talked about the '93 finals. I mean, he's an open book. But Africa might be the second best debater on YouTube. I'm number one. You know what I'm saying? Like young Africa has like a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but those tricks don't work on me. Oh yeah, Chauncey Billups, 2004 champion. Another, short player. But Mark Jackson, love Mark Jackson, bro. A leader of men, a man's man. You know what I'm saying? See, I respect men who are men, who don't operate off emotions. Real men. You feel me? Not these pussy ass men who let these fucking women fucking lead them and fucking take charge. A real man is going to lead his house, take control, and he's a fucking leader. And he's not unapologetic about it, right? He's going to tell you what it is, and it is what it is. So I like Mark Jackson. Rod Strickland, yeah, he's cool. I love Mark. Yeah, I love Rod. Ross Strickland. Yeah, Matt. Too many niggas walking around, man. And that house is not in order. They not no fucking leaders. And you feel me? They believe in 50-50. We're equal. You feel me, Africa? I mean, this shit crazy, man. So I don't know what the fuck going on in today's world, bro. Maybe this is just a fucking Western fucking society thing, bro. Like I guess only in the fucking US, you know, we accept weak men and fucking strong women. Because I know in the third world countries like Africa, where Africa's at, you feel me? They believe in the man leads and the woman follows. See, I have a passport. I done been overseas a few times, and what's funny is the man walks in front and the woman walks behind the man. The woman get in the back seat while the man drives. Like the woman knows her role in a third world country. She doesn't second guess her fucking man. Only in America, only in fucking America do women second guess their fucking man and fucking pretend to be leaders and shit, right? I mean, y'all wonder why the Lakers are in shambles. Well, because they're being led by a fucking woman. They're being led by a fucking woman. Do you think Dr. Buss will let LeBron James fucking give them a fucking I'm looking for the fucking right word. You think fucking Dr. Buss, the old Lakers owner, would fucking allow LeBron James to hold his franchise hostage and say, you need to draft my son, Bronny James? This is the same nigga who fucking traded away Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq nigga said, pay me, nigga. And what happened, nigga? He got his ass traded. You think Dr. Buss will allow LeBron James to come to his franchise and fucking run amok and turn this shit upside down? No. You want to know why? Because he's a fucking man. And he thinks off logic and not emotion. Jenny Buss is fucking thinking off emotions and making bad decisions, which has fucking translated into losing and her fucking business going to shit. The Lakers are no longer respected like they used to be. You feel me? So, that's why that's why I stand on business, man. A lot of people don't like the way I talk about certain things and how I stand on business, but I'm very passionate about a man leads and a man takes charge and a woman fucking shuts the fuck up from behind and listens. I'm very passionate about that topic, bro. And I'm very unapologetic about it. Very. We got to get back to old school values, man. We got women walking around, I'm strong, I'm independent, I'm a boss, babe, I'm a business owner. Well, sorry, Miss Lady. I don't care about your money or your business or your education. Can your ass cook? Can your ass clean? You work out? Can you bring me peace? Are you non-confrontational? Like those are things that I value in a fucking woman. And I know that, I'm changing the subject and I'm going somewhere else with this, but I got to because it's on my fucking mind. Right? We live in a fucking society where we care too much about a woman's feelings than to tell her the fucking truth. Right? You got fucking Lizzo's fat ass, diabetic ass on a fucking billboard as a fucking role model. And women look up to this fucking diabetic, obese fucking thing, right? Oh, she's a role model, blah, blah, blah. But let a fat man do that shit, bro. They'll fat shame him. But you wanna know why we can't get on Lizzo with her fucking ass out, right? And her fat ass, diabetic, fucking overweight ass. You wanna know why? Because we care about her emotions. We don't want to hurt her emotions. We care about a woman's emotion. Well, I don't give a fuck about emotions, right? I operate in fucking realistic, logical thinking as a man, right? A man cannot be strong inside his leadership mode or be in his masculine energy if he's operating and he's emotional. Because when you're emotional, Matt, you make dumb decisions, right? You make dumb decisions, right? That's why it's important for a man not to be emotional. We have to be logic, right? We have to be logic. That's why in my spare time, I hang out with mostly men who think like I think. I can't be around no dumb ass fucking women who just say dumb shit all fucking day and do dumb shit and not be checked on it. Most women say and do dumb shit. They just say and do dumb shit. And everybody doesn't say shit to them because we care about their feelings, right? They're dumb and delusional. So, you know, the shit crazy, man. The shit crazy. You know, I could be talking basketball and make a comment about another woman and why she should not be in leadership, and then another woman will fucking get on me and try to curse me out because it struck a nerve with her because she's emotional, right? Women tend to take everything personal, and other women, Atlantean 3000, my guys, they don't hold other women accountable. They don't do it, right? I've seen it, bro. I've seen it, right? My wife, a couple months ago, right, was going to a show or some type of gathering. Her friends came over. One of her friends got dressed here. And I'm like, babe, what the fuck does she got on? And instead of them saying, hey, girl, you know what? Don't wear that. Your stomach's out. That don't look cool. That's not hot. They gave her praise. Oh, you look nice. You're sexy. Blah, blah, blah. Lie to her. Lie to her. You feel me? But us, man, hey, bro, your breath stink, bro. Hey, bro, those shoes, nah, 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 nah. That's not it, bro. Hey, that shirt, man, no, no, no. Hold on, homie. You got to iron that shit, man. See, men will keep other men accountable. That's why it's important for us men to be around other strong men, right? You could be married and have a girl, and that's all fine and dandy, bro. But listen, man, I don't just sit around and talk with my fucking wife, right? Because if you just sit around and talk with the woman, you become dumber, right? They make you dumb because they think dumb, right? The less a woman talks, the more I can be around her. You feel me? And hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The real too smart. Hey man, everywhere I go, man, you be right there with me, bro. And you standing on business, bro, and you got my back, man. In the comment section every fucking time, man. Every time. You feel me? Shit. Now I know Atlantean is fucking laughing right now. Hey, Cine, yes, bro. If you hang around a woman for 2 days, bro, you will become dumber. You will
You
become
still
dumber.
cooking? You still cooking, boy?
Yeah. Hey, bro. Can you drop the link, bro? Because some people want to come in and cook with me.
All right, man. I'm gonna
Hey,
tell you.
Or
money, Mars.
oh,
Hey, man, I'm
my
finna
boy
get.
Africa, my boy Africa. What up, big dog? Yes, sir.
He
I'm not gonna
dropping
lie,
the
bro. My boy
truth,
Africa,
man.
bro. I love this guy, man. He knows that, bro. I fuck with Africa, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
I
Mars, man.
crank
Hey,
Mars,
up
my
the
guy.
tail
Africa, was
too.
I cooking, bro? Was I preaching?
Oh, facts, man. I don't know if they're ready, bro. I don't know if they're ready for the truth, man. It's kind
They
of,
not ready, bro. They not ready.
I don't know.
Hey, Mars, boy, you got niggas you got some niggas in their feelings too, though.
I got it, bro. Yeah, because they're not real men, bro. They're not leaders. They're not leaders, bro. That's why, man. Shit.
Hey, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey,
So
well, what you would say was facts, though, man. Like, you know.
yeah, it's a touchy topic because we care about feelings these days, and so a lot of things I say, people want to say it, but they're scared to say it in public. I'm not. You feel me? I mean, I'm a
Oh,
selfie
no
pitch.
doubt, man. The
Yeah,
world's changed, man. You know, once upon a
yeah,
time, Moss,
yeah.
if you wasn't a real man, right, and you had your woman leaving you, I would come to your lands and I would take that shit, Moss. Take
Facts,
that shit.
facts.
And if you wasn't ready to step up and defend that shit and be a real man, Moss,
Right,
you're losing that shit, Moss. You and your girl, Moss, and your lands.
right,
So,
bro. Real men take what they want. Africa, am I right?
facts.
That's why. That's why when Paul George says, "I'm gonna take what the defense gives me," I said, "Yeah, a loser, bro." Because guess what, bro? Elite players, Africa, real star players take what they want, bro. They don't let the
Facts.
defense wait until, oh, okay, I'm
Facts.
gonna give you a jump shot here. No, no, what, nigga? I'm gonna take the jump shot. This is my
Facts.
shot. You feel me?
I'm going to get to my spot. I'm going to get to where I want to go.
Right, right.
He is, Paul George is a bum, man. If I'm the Clippers, I'm trading his ass to Orlando Magic immediately. Let me get some core good pieces from Orlando and get a draft pick back at least. So man, I can try to start over. You don't need superstars, Clippers. Just built a good team foundation. That's what you gotta get back to. Cause this Paul George shit getting out of hand, man. You gonna have to
Mm.
keep one of them. But I'd rather keep James Harden than Paul George if I had to choose between the two. And Paul George has gone. Ship his ass to Orlando, man. Get you Jonathan Isaac, Cole Anthony, and an unprotected first round pick. Not really Cole Anthony. I say Markel Fultz because he played defense and an unprotected first round pick. That's what you do if you the Clippers. You really got no damn choice. So sign and trade Paul George as and get his soft ass up out of here. He the same nigga that the stripper run his whole life. So get rid of his ass, man.
That's a fact,
Thanks, man.
bro.
Hey,
Fact,
I
bro.
wanted to ask y'all, man. I've been watching the playoffs, right? I wanted to ask y'all, right? Because I've been seeing this difference in the way teams play, right? And it's more evident to me than in the regular season. And it's teams, right? First off, there's more like standing around because this floor is spaced out. There's more standing around than ever in the on defense. If you've seen like the way teams play defense, they're kind of playing defending space. They're not really defending man no more. We kind of switch off and let the big handle everything in the paint, and we just switch out and rotate around that. But what's up with the role players? Look, I got to take real quick, right? Role players might be the most offensively talented and gifted I've ever seen, man. I saw the other day KCP hitting baseline fadeaways, right? Dean Wade going off the dribble on a closeout, two dribble pull up in the mid range, right? If you don't have multiple players on the court that can put the ball on the floor, though, you know those catch and shoot guys that could only catch and shoot. You can't have those guys no more. You know when it goes swing, swing, and the guy gets closed out, he has to make a move. If he cannot make a move, Moss, he's not staying on the court, bro.
Well,
You can't have it.
Africa, I think right now Minnesota is a victim of that because
Fact.
some of their guys in McDaniels, Alexander Walker, and Naz Reid, they're not doing that. Like
Exactly.
it's like they're not making different play defense the last 3 games, and seeing if because the ball's being swung to these guys, Africa, with about 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and they're used to catching and shooting based off what Conley and Cat and Edwards do, right? And now they're
Yep.
being so now Denver's doing a pretty good job at running them off the 3-point line. But then what do you see? A dump shot attempt, a fucking they fumble the fucking dribble. It's like they're not comfortable dribbling, passing, shooting. And so even though KCP does hit the little fadeaway baseline shots, which he made one last game, he's primarily a catch and shoot guy. We know that. Or a pump fake, get into your paint and then shoot the jump shot. But there's some role players, Africa, who don't do that. And it's making the defense guard teams easier because Minnesota's not making Denver guard them because they're only worried about probably 3 guys at a time. Conley, Edwards, and Cat. That's it. Because they know that Alexander Walker and McDaniels, all they can do is catch and shoot. If they fucking pump fake, get into the paint, make a move and do something, then you tip your cap and say, okay. I mean, they're not going to do that consistently,
Exactly.
So
And that's what Denver can do, right? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Denver has players who can do that more. I'm not saying Denver's guys because MPJ, catch and shoot guy, KCP, catch and shoot. But then you bring in a Reggie Jackson at times, a Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, and we know what Joker can do. And so I'm just saying Denver has more role players who are a little bit more versatile offensively than Minnesota. Not by a lot, but enough, Ryan Braun, for example, right? The young kid. And so just enough to where they're not a liability if they're on the court, if that makes sense.
Well, exactly. And that's why I say
he
go
gives
ahead.
effort on defense. He give enough effort on defense to be on the court though. So Braun actually been playing solid most of the
You
series.
play solid, definitely. But I would say like KCP can still put on the floor and even operate in a pick and roll off the dribble. Marco Porter Jr. can attack closeouts, get to the mid range or get to the rim, and he's able to do that 2-3 dribbles, being at 6'10", right? I think, Maz, what I'm saying is like now more than ever, you actually need guys that have to create because the defense can actually make you pass to the guy that you don't want to pass to eventually, right? And so if you don't have an actual team offense, the ball is going to go to that guy eventually. We're going to load up on one side of the court and we're not letting your best players get off. And so that guy has to be able to create. And if he doesn't, it don't matter what kind of defense he's providing. It don't matter. Like even Aaron Gordon, they have to switch Aaron Gordon to be essentially a point forward and initiate offense just to get him out of ineffective positions because he was stagnating the offense and creating bad shot scenarios. We got to make moves. So his versatility allowed him to bring the ball up, initiate the offense, keep his man honest, and create space on the court. See, I'm seeing this, right? If you're not like a great all-around player, you're not playing in the modern NBA. I know, Maz. I don't know if you think that this might be the most talented offensive era, but it's definitely like the best, like in terms of just like what you have to do to be able to be on the court more than ever is now. You have to do a
Well,
lot.
the court is so spread out now, and
Mm,
teams can dictate who they want to take the shot more
mhm.
so now than never. So, like your fifth guy in your starting rotation, your fifth
Exactly.
least offensive player, a team can get you to get him to make a shot or take the shot. And so, with that being said, that guy has to be able to do something, you know, when the offense bogs down. You mentioned Aaron Gordon, great example, because now he's becoming more of a versatile player, right? He can cut to the basket. He can
Mhm.
shoot the little pick and pop. He can shoot the three ball on occasions, right? He's a high energy guy. And what's the one thing that Denver role players do that most teams don't do? They move without the basketball. They're not stationary basketball players, which make you easier to guard. I don't see Alexander Walker or fucking Naj Reed or fucking McDaniels cutting and moving without the basketball. When Joker has the ball, or when Jamal and Joker runs a little two-man game on the strong side, you're seeing off-ball action consistently, right, with the role players. And so for me, not only is the individual skill set important in this era, being able to dribble, pass, and shoot, but do you understand basketball, which means you can't just stand and sit. When I played basketball back in school, bro, my coach used to say, dude, like move somewhere. Like you can't just stand and sit because now the offense is just it's fucking stagnant, it's bogged down, and you're making it easier to guard our best player. And so I think Denver's movement off the ball with the role guys to me is one of the most biggest fucking intangibles that they have. You know what I'm saying? And most teams don't do that. They just don't play that
Oh,
way.
I agree with that. I think they're the rare team, maybe Golden State Warriors, where they have a coherent offense that you can carry into the fourth quarter and close games. But look, I think if you look at the playoffs, right, just as a whole, teams are playing more similar than ever. Everyone kind of plays the same way. You put the ball in your best player's hand, spread the floor, right? And it's 5 out or 4 out, one in, in the dunker spot. And you put the ball in the best player's hands and you let him cook one on one. If you need a pick and roll, you can put a pick and roll in there. But more often than not, I need space, get out my way. And if they collapse, kick out to shooter, three. If they don't collapse and get into the rim or get into my spot, and that's a make or a miss, whatever it is, we see that as a high percentage shot. So um, it's interesting, man, because when you look at Boston, they don't really run a team offense, man, but they have guys who can hit shots, tough shots, late in the shot clock, like Derek White, like Drew Holiday, like Jalen Brown, Jason Taylor, all these do. So it's interesting how teams are playing, man. I've never seen the game so like predictable, bro. It's very predictable, and you still can't stop it though because of the talent of the players on the court. Now you got teams like Minnesota who had a good job early in the series. Hard to sustain that level, and they actually will allow a physicality that they don't usually allow. That's the only way they will give defenses chances is by giving them that defensive freedom to be physical, body up, be able to bump him off the line of the line drives that they're going on. And so now, what would you do, Moss? Say you coming up against a Boston
Hey,
Celtic. How you
hey,
defending that 5 out shit? How you defending that, man?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
go ahead.
mine's cool.
Go ahead, Herm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Herm.
No, hey, but
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say how Africa was talking about how Minnesota could sustain against Denver. The
Mm-hmm.
reason
Oh, go
being
ahead.
they don't have as much they don't have as many versatile defenders. Like they don't have guys like I think Dallas will actually give Denver a harder time than what Minnesota is doing due to the fact they got versatile guys. Lively. He's very athletic.
Mm.
He could disrupt a lot of things. And when it comes to pick and roll defense, he's solid. Drop coverage, solid. Same thing with Gafford. Physical, can move real well. He's great at drop coverage. Solid, versatile defender for us in the big spots. Derrick Jones, we've seen how he's been playing defensively. Kyrie Irving, we know he's been playing elite defense these whole playoffs as well. Luka Doncic is the only weak link, but had they been moving in their rotations, it been covering up for Luka Doncic. So even if Luka gets beat, their rotation's been on point actually. So I think Dallas, despite of having the weak link with Luka Doncic, I think Dallas would give a harder time because of their versatility defensively than what Minnesota displaying. They got good individual defenders like Ant-Man and Jaden McDaniels, but their versatility is not really good, and their team defense is not as good as a lot of people would have thought it was. So I think you're gonna see a tougher series when you got Dallas and Denver than what you saw with the Minnesota and Denver. All Mike Malone did was some simple ass adjustments, and they've been whooping their ass ever since. But Dallas, though, because of their versatility, though, young Africa, I think,
Hmm.
I
Okay.
think with their speed and athleticism, I think they're gonna give Denver a run for their money. I think Denver still gonna win, but I won't be surprised that series actually goes seven. Actually,
Well, I ain't mad at that.
So
That's interesting. Too. Oh, go
are you
ahead. Go ahead, Mom.
did you ask me how can Denver defend Boston's 5-out offense?
I would just say like when a team's not running a coherent offense, see like the Denver Nuggets is so versatile that they can switch up their offense. They can switch up what they do because they do so many different things, right? We can highlight Jamal Murray in the offense, and if we want to, we can put Jokic at the center of our offensive scoring, and not even rely on his playmaking so much. Yeah, we can do a lot of things. Aaron Gordon could step up, KCP could step up, Michael Porter Jr. So they have a lot of layers to their offense where they can go to many different things, right? But when you got a team like the Boston Celtics, who really on any given game, like anybody can go off. It could be Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, right? And it's not a coherent offense where they don't do the same thing consistently outside of just trying to generate high percentage threes consistently. They don't have the low post threat in Porzingis anymore, but that created a little more versatility at the time. How are you defending that when it's just put the ball in your best player's hands, whoever's hands early in the shot clock? If you got the shot, you can take the shot. If you're Derek White and you got the shot, you could take the shot. How are you defending that in the modern era? How are you defending that? Say you are Denver, even Dallas. You could pick any good team left in the playoffs that would
Right,
match up.
right.
How are you
Okay.
defending it? Go ahead.
Well, that's going to be tough, and so it's going to start with just core principle, one-on-one defense. Guys like Aaron and KCP are going to have to play good defense at the initial attack. But we know these guys are so elite that they're going to get a step on you and get into your paint at some point and draw and kick. And so for me, Mike Malone would have to deploy a defensive scheme to say, on occasions, we're staying home. And if Jason or Jalen drops 50, then we tip our cap and we go home. And then, two, you trust the numbers, right? If Boston beat you by shooting, by making 18 or 19 threes and they beat you, then you got to tip your cap and it is what it is. But then, two, offensively, Denver is going to have to pound them in the paint and slow the game down. And so I would say this. It'll be up to Denver to make sure that it'll be up to Denver to make sure Boston doesn't have a whole lot of good possessions, which comes from their offense, which means, Boston can't get out in transition. They got to walk the ball up court, play against a half-court set defense. So which means that Joker needs to be efficient down low, and Denver has to make shots to where Boston's taking the ball outside the rim. But overall, though, it starts with good foundation on defense where old-fashioned, Imano versus Imano, keep my man in front of you. And then on occasions, you stay home with the shooters and you make Jalen and Jason, because see, here's the thing, Africa, and this is why coaching matters, right? Jason and Jalen Brown are going to take tough mid-range jump shots, right? They're going to let you off the hook, right? Even if they beat you off the dribble and they're inside their bag, or maybe they're inside their triple threat, more times than not, they're not looking to get to the rim. They're looking to shoot some type of off-balance jump shot, right? And so stay home with the shooters. And again, if these two dudes beat you, then you tip your cap and you go home. But, I mean, easier said than done. I know it is. But then if you pose that question about Boston and their open offense and shooting threes, then how does Boston deal with the versatility of the high pick and roll, the dribble handoff?
I agree.
I mean,
I agree.
It goes both ways.
I agree 100%, and that's why I like talking ball with you, Mars, man. You too, Herb, because y'all know the game, man. Y'all know the game, man. And one thing you said is 100% facts. I agree with, and that is Denver's offense is going to dictate a lot of how how many good touches, especially in transition, that Boston Celtics will get. Their offense is actually going to dictate that, and they're so versatile that they can slow the tempo down. They can just get Jokic back and niggas down. And if you can have a high efficient offense, now you're going up against a set defense. It will be tough, but this is the thing, right? So Jokic going to be guarding Al Horford most likely. Let's say, oh, even if it's Porzingis, you got a big man on the perimeter, and that's what makes it tough. Is that the difficulty about 5 out is that you can kind of try and because you don't have so many driving lanes, right? You got 2 guys on the corners, 2 guys on the hash, and a guy at the top of the key. So you can kind of box them in and try and limit the driving lanes, right? A little bit, hedging off your man, but it's like a half hedge. You're not really committing to that. So if he does get a step, he got open lane to the basket, right? And they don't often play like that. I don't know if you watched the game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the closeout game, but they were using Drew Holiday as like in the dunker spot a few times as well, kind of looking like Aaron Gordon out there for the Celtics. So they can, if they want to, run efficient offense. But to me, in that series, I would say you let Jason Tatum try and do what he does, man, and you try and limit everybody else, especially Jaylen Brown. And if you can limit Jaylen Brown, Derek White, to not have flow on offense, it doesn't really matter what they score. But if you allow Jason Tatum to cook a little, and it's not just letting him get buckets, but if he's in rhythm, still playing him 1-on-1 and letting him feel like that's disrespectful. Jaylen Brown not getting enough touches. Derek White. They're more balanced than they were last year, right? And they put the ball in the hands of Derek White a lot now, even more than Jaylen Brown, which is surprising. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can be disciplined, because Denver's execution on offense will put pressure on Boston as well. So, you down,
bro. Not to mention, you have a guy in Aaron Gordon who is physical enough to keep Jason in front of him to a certain degree and make him want to shoot jump shots. Now, Jaylen Brown's the X factor because I don't know who guards him, right? Is it KCP?
I had KCP.
Yes, KCP, yeah. And so I do think that there's a size advantage there. I think Brown's a little bit too big for him. So, but again, you have to stay consistent inside your defensive schemes and give Boston different looks, right? They need to be unsure about where the double team is coming from, where the help is coming from on this position. If I'm Jason or Jaylen, I'm driving, and my mind should be Denver has to make sure that Boston is saying, are they going to come and help? Like, make Jason and Jaylen Brown be decisive decision makers in the moment, because one thing we know is this, Africa, when they're asked to do that, what happens? Tatum leads the whole postseason in turnovers. Jaylen Brown does dumb shit. And so you have to make Jason and Jaylen Brown make decisions as point guards because they're not that. And when they play in space or a crowd, or if they're unsure about where something's coming from defensively, just watch. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, bro. It happens every fucking year. And so Denver just needs to give them different looks. And I think Mike Malone has the defensive schematic, cachet to do that. They're not going to stay home every play. They're not going to help every play, right? And depending on who's on the court, dictates who you help off of, right? So real quick, inside their starting 5, I'm just thinking to myself, who do I help off of? Well, I mean, okay, Jason, Jaylen, Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Al Horford. They can all shoot threes, right? For the most part. I mean, Horford hit 5 yesterday?
Definitely can. Definitely, yeah.
They can all shoot threes. But to be honest, though, bro, I'm helping off of either 2 guys, Drew Holiday, or I'm helping off of Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, 3 guys. Because I think Derek White and Al Horford are their 2 best 3-point shooters in their starting 5. I don't think Jason or Jaylen or fucking Drew Holiday are like above average 3-point shooters. If they get going, then yeah. But that's just me though. But I think Denver has enough to get it done.
So you got Denver. Okay.
Of course, bro. Of course, because I mean, and also too, ask yourself this: who do you trust more? And we saw this in the 2 meetings of season 2. Who do you trust more in the 4th quarter to execute? Denver or Boston?
Oh, definitely Denver. We know that.
Yeah.
We know that.
Hey, y'all, Ticket Ed just started the video.
Oh, he did.
So
Okay.
yeah. So we finna get all good
Okay.
hearing the talented guys, the guys that are one of the best
No doubt, no doubt.
basketball
Hope I didn't
spokesperson on
defend nobody
YouTube.
out there, man. But yeah, I'm gonna
And
continue my
Mars and
show.
Young Africa, man. Mars and Young Africa, those are some of the brightest minds y'all ever go here. So y'all better take advantage of it when y'all can. So
Salute Herm, salute Africa.
salute to
No
those
doubt.
brothers for sure.
Salute my guy Mars. Peace out, Herm. It's all love, man.
Salute. All love, brother. Y'all hit that like button, man. Salute. We out.